Hello, my Aquariuses. We're going to do a quick tarot reading for you today. I'm giving the cards a quick shuffle, and then we'll get right into it. At the end, we'll do an all signs reading, just see how you're going to line up for the next week in love and other things, you know, in relationships with everybody all the way Aries to Pisces, okay? We are going to do a general reading, so it's just going to be a peek at your next week. Take whatever resonates with you. It's meant for you. Anything that doesn't, leave behind. You know, it's a group reading. There's lots of energy mixed in here and stuff. For your own custom, just for you version of this, check the description box of the video, okay? Let's get started. First card out, Queen of Pentacles. Next card out, Four of Pentacles. Ooh, lots of earth energy. Next card out, the Death card, Scorpio's energy. Next is Eight of Wands. And we'll get one more. That is the Eight of Swords. How weird to see two eights come out right next to one another. Okay. All right, Aquarius, let's start breaking it down. So the Queen of Pentacles, fairly straightforward. The Queen is powerful. The Queen is mighty, okay? Finances are not an issue right now. You are feeling maybe a little bit concerned about having enough, but you do have enough. The very next card is the Four of Pentacles. Our fours always represent stability, structure, foundation, okay? It is the base that we build everything else on. So that means you have a strong foundation. You know, financially, you should not let yourself be too concerned right now. You're doing really good. Now, the Death card, as I said, can represent Scorpio, the sign of Scorpio. You might be dealing with a Scorpio. Maybe you got a little Scorpio in your chart. You know, take it as it fits. However, it also could represent the end of a situation. The Death, you can see he's holding the scythe there. You know, he's a reaper. He's cutting down something old so something new can take its place. Interesting is next you have two eights. Let's talk about eights real quick. Eights in numerology represent action, change, movement, progress, okay? Our wands, which is the first card here, is fire energy, and it represents what you do. Think of it as a magic wand, all right? What you manifest, what you make happen, all that with your wand. Our swords here is, think of it as things you let go, things that you have to be rid of. It could be excessive things, it could be doubts, it could be things that are standing in the way of your foundation, okay? Standing in the way of your action and progress, anything like that, all right? The way I would read this is, you got your money right, and you are now basically laying waste to anything that is not part of your path. You have some kind of goal in mind, and you're going for it. And I think it's going to be really good. Next up is the Magician. Yep, what am I telling you? The Ten of Swords. Two of Swords. You might be coming out of a bad situation, bad friendship, bad relationship. Take it as it fits. The Knight of Swords. Lots of air energy in this reading too, okay? You might be dealing with an air sign. Now, the way I would read this is, you might have been in a bad place, a bad situation, a bad relationship, you know, take it as it fits, but you are laying waste to all of it now. A bad partnership, all of it. You're letting it all go. Twos is partnership. Twos is our twin, our counterpart. It could represent duality. It could represent crossroads. It could represent many things. This here is 10. Tens are completion, the end of a cycle, the renewal of life, new beginnings, but closures, endings, exits, okay? The Knight of Swords, that's like you being in your power now. The Swords energy could come up as a page, which is just not quite enough. The Knight is our full-blown adolescent. You see he's riding on his horse. He's got his sword. Our knights sometimes fight valiantly, yet foolishly, but they're all heart, and they get the job done. So all these things that you felt a need to remove from your life, you are now removing them. And you're doing a really good job at it. Page of Cups. Put this down here. Oops. Shuffle real quick. Tell me when, Spirit. Ooh, we popped the Wheel of Fortune for you. And the Nine of Cups. I think that whatever you're moving towards is, I'm not going to lie, to me it looks like a new love kind of situation, a new romance. It's possible, oh, I'm sorry, that's the Eight of Cups. But it's possible that you had felt in the past as though you couldn't give your all to something or someone who you wanted to. And now is your time to do that. The page energy, as I've told you before, the valet in this deck is a page. The Page of Cups is like you want somebody to know how you feel about them, but you don't have enough right now. You just can't give enough. It's not quite enough, right? Well, the Wheel of Fortune has turned. The wheel has turned in your favor, and now you've been upgraded to the Eight of Cups. The Eight is action, change, movement. If you are not already having your eye on somebody, they got their eye on you, okay? And I think you're going to like them back. Queen of Cups. You just get a few more for them. You got two, just pop two. Ace of Wands and the Three of Pentacles, okay? I would say that you're going to have your choice right now in where the next chapter of your life goes. You are kind of going to be the author of the story. But you have what appears to be a very straightforward love offer coming in for you, okay? It might be coming from somebody from the past who you felt as though didn't give you the offer you deserved or the full effort that you had deserved, okay? And now this time they are coming in proper. They're coming in as the queen, all right? Now let's go ahead and get into your guys' all signs portion. We're going to go really quick through all the different signs and see how they line up with you, starting with Aries all the way to Pisces, okay? All right, give me the energy spirit for Aquarius dealing with an Aries. Aquarius and Aries. If you're dealing with an Aries, things are not quite what they seem. There might be some mystery surrounding that connection, and neither one of you guys is making a decision this week, okay? You're going to want to think about things more before you jump to any kind of a conclusion. Show me if they're dealing with a Leo, please. Leo. Oh, flew right out. Let's see. If you're dealing with a Leo, you might have a choice to make. This Leo situation might involve money or work for you, and you might have some kind of decision to make regarding which direction to go in. You can, a situation where there's three and there needs to only be two, that kind of a thing. Give me the energy for Aquarius and Sagittarius. You got the Star reverse. So if you're dealing with a Sagittarius, you might not be seeing them in the best light this week. Something they do might make you see them as not as good as you once did, or, in a different light. Take it as it fits. All right. We're going to move on to the air signs. Give me Libra. If you are dealing with a Libra, it's the Two of Cups. Exchanging of love. Okay. If you are dealing with a Gemini, King of Pentacles reversed. The Gemini just doesn't feel like they have enough money right now to deal with you or to deal with this. They are probably feeling a good amount of insecurity, okay? And if you are dealing with another Aquarius, the Fool. You guys might be taking a chance on one another, all right? Taking a leap of faith, jumping in, diving in. All right, now we're going to move on to Earth signs. Give me Capricorn first. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, it might be like the end of something you guys are in, okay? You got the Two of Pentacles reverse. The Two of Wands reverse. You might be, coming to the end of an old relationship, an old fling with this Capricorn, okay? Give me energy if they're dealing with a Taurus. Aquarius, if you're dealing with a Taurus, again, a lack of decision making, okay? But things are not quite what they seem. You can't expect that situation it could easily change in any way. It's just right now they're being a little bit not so good about making a decision. If you're dealing with a Virgo, they have, they've finished reflecting and assessing on this connection. One more. And it looks like they're going to come in. I think they had to get their money right too, and things are starting to look up for them this week, all right? Now, last but not least, the water signs. Aquarius dealing with a Cancer. This Cancer might take some action towards you. You might not see this action coming, but this Cancer has stuff to say to you and that they want to do with you, okay? If you're dealing with a Scorpio, they're sitting back in their Empress energy. They ain't really worried about it. You'll have to go to them, more or less, okay? And if you are dealing with a Pisces, if you felt in the past kind of betrayed, hurt, or neglected by this Pisces, that's all going to end, okay? The end of that energy, the end of the backstabbery, the end of everything. You can think of that situation as like justice being brought to it. I think the Pisces knows what they did wrong and they want to make it right, okay? All right, Aquas, I hope you guys liked the reading. I love doing them for you. I'm going to have a New Love Oracle reading coming up for you, so check back for that. You want a custom version of this reading that's only tailored to you, hit the description box of this video. Please hit that like button for me. Subscribe to the channel for more. Love you guys. See you next time.